Hello Cancer, and welcome to my channel. This is going to be a general reading for those born under the sign of Cancer for December 2020. Alright, so while I'm doing this, I'll switch the camera so you can see me pop up there. There we go. Alright, I was actually ready to stop for the day. I only had a few hours sleep last night, so I didn't want to... I have a habit of doing all the readings at once, and I'll push myself until it's done. But lately I've tried not to. But I was getting a strong sense of someone needs this today, so I'm going to do it today. Yeah, and I was actually... because there's been a few things I've been getting about it. It's like before I started doing this reading, funnily enough, I decided to clean my bathroom, and I'm there scrubbing my toilet, saying to myself, I'm healing. It's because that's all Cancerians have seemed to be doing lately. Apparently 2020 was supposed to be Cancer's year. How's that been working out for you? I'm a Cancerian, don't worry. Alright, I'm in this too. But yeah, whatever, astrology. And yeah, the other thing, if I do draw any cards that I feel are to do with healing or patience, I'm going to lovingly put them aside. Unless I get that it's very important. And we'll go over those briefly. Because that's all we've been hearing for a while now. And I do get a sense too that it's not finished yet. So there may be more. So, giving you a bit of a heads up there. I don't know if that's a trigger warning or something, but that's just what I'm feeling. So, yeah, unsurprisingly. Also, too, I'm going to be doing for the monthly readings. This is going to be traditional Celtic cross. I usually tend to do a traditional Celtic cross spread for the monthly readings. Mid-monthly, I'll do pretty much whatever comes to me at the time when I literally sit down to start reading. I have tried to do it one way or another before. Sometimes it comes out that way. Sometimes I'll start laying the cards in a completely different way. And so, oh, that's how I'm doing it. Okay. So I just do them completely intuitively. Alright, Cancer. Let's see what we've got. Eight of Pentacles is the focus of the reading. Challenge, King of Pentacles. Crowning you. Crowning you, Ace of Wands. I'm literally, I'm purposely manipulating this reading. Alright. Not completely. I'm just getting to those later. We're going to do it a little differently this time because, like I say, I can see it coming. Ten of Wands is a foundation. Past energies, lovers. Future energies. Ace of Swords. How you see yourself, the Moon. How others see you, and in your environment, Wheel of Fortune. Hopes and fears, the Devil. Spell outcome, Seven of Swords. Okay. Bottom of the deck, the Emperor. All right. So I'll put these cards back here for the moment, just so you can see those there. Cancer. You have been putting in the work. Eight of Pentacles. Temperance, Hermit. It's like scrubbing the toilet saying that I'm healing. This is the good work that I'm doing. It's kind of like that, isn't it? I'm sure. But these are all things that we need to do. Alright? This is the stuff that people don't want to do and stagnates them. Cancer. And I'm getting it as you close here. But you're working hard. The challenge is really seeing yourself as being worth of the outcome for some of you, but also for some of you I'm getting allowing yourself to really be who you're meant to be. You're working hard, is this is what I'm picking up, is you're working very hard, diligently, focused. But you see yourself as very young and experienced. But you're really coming through as a king energy, but you're not seeing this. Or you're not allowing it to be reality. I think it's I'm getting in some places. It's like you don't, because of everything, the way that things are and everything that's been going on, I'm sure for cancers for some years now, it's like I see it. It's like that. It's like you're afraid if you hold on to that, hope, it's just one more thing that's going to get crushed. This is what I see as the only thing that needs to be held on to. Oh, I'm going to be clarifying these cards too, but I'm just looking over them. Sometimes I'll just sort of stop and I'll just look over just for a moment to see if anything really jumps out. But there we go. So I was going to start here, and I'm sort of looking over. That's where I'm starting, moving on to the Ten of Wands. As I've mentioned, it's been going on for some time. It's a constant burden, but yet one step after the other you've been taking. Every chance that you get, and sometimes you lack, but you get back up, and it's like you're trying a new exercise routine or a diet or something. It's like you've been going really well, and then you fumble for a few days or maybe a week, or you've been focusing on other things, and then you feel it's like, I kind of missed that discomfort it was putting me in because it was doing me a lot of good. And then you sort of, you're coming back to it. But it's just for so long now, for so long, it's been going. The same sort of process, diligently. Very little reward, very little recognition for it either. If anything, I'm sure it seems like it's quite the opposite. And the past seems here with the Lover's energy, everything could have been quite well. I'm seeing that there is, for some of you, there is an opportunity with the past lovers here. There was something here that was unfinished for some. You may get a second chance at this. Is what I see. Oh yeah, Ace of Swords too, yeah. There is a definite possibility that you could have a return coming for some of you. Others, I'm getting, it's like you started to really not appreciate, but accept who you want and who you don't want in your life, and sort of been clear on it. There may have been several relationships, and I'm seeing here, that haven't properly come through to fruition. I do see one that hasn't run its full course, where there may be a return coming here. So that's for some. This isn't a bad thing for those of you worried about that. This is going to be a good thing if they do, but it's up to you. Also maybe dealing with Aries here, with the Emperor, Gemini with the Lovers, Virgo the Hermit, Sagittarius Temperance, Pisces the Moon, Capricorn the Devil, and Earth signs Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn again here are the main energies. I sort of been a little bit stuck in the throat actually. I don't know if that's sort of relevant to you. I thought I'd just mention it. All of a sudden I'm sort of getting like, it just started just before I sat down to do this. Just croaky, like there's trouble communicating what you really want to say. It's just drawn my attention straight to the Ace of Swords. This will come if there's been problems with communication in the past. Things will be, if for some you may be having a return, there will be clear, honest communication, and this is what will lead to a much better situation. The Seven of Swords here, I'm honestly not getting a lot from it yet, so not really touching it. It honestly doesn't fit in anywhere else with the reading. So, and I did purposely manipulate the reading, so, but we're doing that. But whatever's supposed to come will come. So, yeah, of course. I was getting it briefly at the start, but I didn't think it was significant enough. It's the possible outcome here is self-defeat or self. It's like you're holding yourself back. If you listen to your own sort of thoughts or whatever, if you let it get better of you, if you stop, you're only hurting yourself. The only one will be hurt is you. It's basically saying too, it's this path, it's like wish fulfillment. Nine of Cups. The Seven of Swords, I see some things need to be left behind. Some negative thought patterns. Some things need to be held on to. It's pretty simple, but I think that's it, like it's just a simple outcome. It's like you're determining this. Your thoughts will determine the outcome, is what I'm getting. If they're negative or self-destructive in any way, that can determine the outcome. But if they're the opposite of that, if you keep going and you believe in yourself more than, you don't have to believe what I'm saying is I believe in yourself. Keep going with what you're focusing on. It's going to bring about a fulfillment of wishes. So the only negative outcome here is it's like if you start to believe the stuff going on in your own head, all doubts, negativity, fear of not being good enough or being compared to such and such or who and who, that's it's just going to take longer. It'll take longer. Okay, so I've seen a shift with love focus in the past here. There was an emphasis in the past on love. You're focusing more on finances, career, your own work, whatever it may be, essentially, is just what you're focusing on. Possibly spent too much time, worrying about someone coming in or thinking about it and all that sort of stuff, and possibly found it to be a waste of energy, and you just got up and moved on and started doing something good. If that's it, keep going with it. And that's what it's showing. It's keep working hard at it. It's going to be playing out well. But there is still healing that's required. There is still, what do you call it? I keep getting like self-sacrifice, but it's not. It's not sacrifice. It's well, one aspect it is. There may be some sacrifice I'm getting that you may need to make to further yourself. But this is keeping things balanced, keeping on the path, keep healing, keeping balance in your life, keep searching for the answers within, for the light within, to help guide you. It's like I was saying at the start. I was getting a sense. It's like it's not over yet. I was pretty sure I was going to be getting at least one of those cards. I was seeing Temperance quite clearly. Hermit come up with it, and I was like, well. Yeah, we can. So we're going to get some clarification here. Oh, I haven't finished yet. Sorry. Actually, I've got a little bit fair way to go. Still a little, yeah. I'll get some more on that Seven of Swords too, and the Nine of Cups. But Moon here, how you're seeing yourself, quite hidden is what I'm getting. You're not showing yourself much to anyone. You're not revealing a lot about what's been going on. Keeping things kind of close to heart. It feels like you don't want anyone else's influence to sabotage your plans if you start maybe talking about it or whatever. It's like you're just keeping things to yourself and just working on yourself and working on what you need to focus on. Just your life, your aspects of life. Even the mundane things like, washing dishes, cleaning toilets, just making sure that your living environment is not comfortable but pleasant, things like that. It's like if someone all of a sudden pops into your life, it's like I'm glad I made it pleasant for them, before I destroy them. So Wheel of Fortune, how others see you and in your environment. Oddly enough, I'm getting hope very strongly from that card. People look to you for hope in a lot of ways, possibly for some of you. But in your environment, the wheel is turning in your favor. You don't see it, possibly. You may be starting to feel it. Oh yes, you just have a full moon, of course. Possibly during the full moon, it may have. Actually, for myself, I was looking quite deeply at a lot of things from very deep past, actually. So it may have been the same sort of energy for a few of you. I try not to read on full moons, unless I'm paid to do it, quite honestly. Because it does affect me. Like I start like I'll be trembling from the energy I'm getting from it. It happens quite often with powerful full moons. Like I'm just like this, and I don't want to do tarot readings like that. And I'm a bit eccentric and a bit passionate, so I don't want it to come out the wrong way. I was actually seeing, funnily enough, watching a general reading for my sign, just out of curiosity, and don't worry about pleasing other people. If you watch the first 3 readings I just did today, I don't think that's going to be a problem. I haven't actually sworn in this reading yet, I don't think, but I've really started to just not sort of hold back too much well, by that I'm saying I'm trying not to censor myself much anymore. I don't even swear much anymore. I hardly ever swear anymore. The last, especially recently, is sort of, I don't know, maybe it's some of that moon energy still coming through. Five of Cups. Of course, it's left you disheartened. It's been a long journey. Hermit again. Well, and it's twice. So, it's been a long journey. There's been a lot of healing. There's been a lot of looking at yourself and really doing some hard work. And I'm talking about in the physical reality and on yourself. You know, people aren't going to see that. People aren't going to appreciate it. What you've been going through, what you've been doing. Doing some hard work is what I keep getting. And yeah, it sucks because you know it's not the end yet. The year's coming to an end. That's good. It doesn't mean life is going to change completely at the start of the new one. It's up to us. Two of Pentacles. It's your choice, as always. So there's things that need to be let go of. There's things that need to be held on to. You're working through that energy. As in, it's like currently. You're probably doing it right up to the point where you're watching this, for all I know. I was kind of getting that feeling. Lovers. Good Cancer for lovers. I'm feeling the Lovers card has a lot to do with the Ten of Wands, etc., and the Five of Cups, the Fool. But you got to take a chance, right? I mean, you have a couple bad experiences or whatever. What is it going to stop you dating for the rest of your life? Ten of Wands. I'll repeat what I just said. Is it going to stop you dating for the rest of your life, or trying again? You know, like asking someone's phone number or asking them out for a coffee, just assuming they're going to say no. Fuck that. What's the worst that's going to happen? They say no? Oh, well, that's alright. I hope you have a nice day, you know, or whatever. Keep going and go and ask someone else. You'll probably end up asking the person, then you think back at the last 5 people, for example, and it's like, look, I'm glad I didn't get their number. We got reverse. Ace of Pentacles in reverse, King of Pentacles. 8 of Cups. There's a lot you've had to walk away from. There's a lot you've had to give up and sacrifice. I see this as to concentrate possibly on your passion or what you're working on, or even for your own healing. There's been a lot of sacrifice here. There's been a lot of given up, and I'm getting that a lot of it's financial as well. You may have taken a pay cut. You may have left your job. You may have lost your job. You may have, you know, really had to, like, beans and rice kind of thing, working on your dream, this sort of thing, every day. And all I do is work and beans and rice. I don't keep a balance. Then again, see, if I did this like just full on non-stop, I'm sure, yeah, I'll put out heaps of videos, I'll get more views, I'll probably do better, quicker, everything like that. But what effect is it going to have on me in the long term? If I'm not in a good place, then how am I going to do for others? You know, I have a responsibility to myself as well as other people. Temperance, Hermit. I am getting it. So this has been for several people over several years. Pentacles, yeah, tired. I'm tired of it all. Really tired of it all. I'm not going to focus on that energy any longer. I feel you, man. I feel you. Or woman, whatever. 9 of Wands. Getting that with the you gotta let your guard down a little here, and allow the good stuff to come in. I'm getting that with the King of Pentacles too. It's like this part of it's like you're not allowing it in certain ways because you're losing hope, losing faith. It'll keep going like that. You can keep feeding that. And keep going. Two of Pentacles. Actually, I'll leave that out. Well, I wasn't actually particularly focusing on anything when I was drawing that. Oh, except maybe the Two of Pentacles, actually, I was. I'm just getting, in a light way, it's like, just simply you need to be honest with yourself. It's quite, it's like you need to have just a light talk with yourself, and it's like, alright, Cancer, it's been hard, but we can do this, you know, we're going to keep going. We've improved, gotten better, and we're going to keep improving, keep getting better. Three of Cups, and you will have something to celebrate, it seems. There are good times ahead. Oh well, it's time to put the past behind, move into a new cycle. It's coming. It's going to be, I feel it with the start of this year is actually going to be, it's drawing my attention now to the Wheel of Fortune. So it's going to be more or less the changing of one year to the other is basically like the Wheel of Fortune turning for you, Cancer. I believe it's like psychologically it's going to help as well make that a further transition, really cement it. It's like now you don't have the excuses of 2020 to sort of hold you back, because like 2020's gone now. You know, so it's like you'll be in a much better place by that point. By the time that sort of comes around, it's like you're going to be ready to go with that next step. It's going to be cause to celebrate here. King of Cups. Water signs. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Emotional balance, fulfillment, stability. This is Temperance coming into King of Cups. It's mastering, you know, mastering your emotions, mastering your feelings. Really, like, it's not going to be an excuse anymore, because you're going to have like a control or a more the self-defeating stuff isn't going to be as loud as it used to be. It's like you're going to be just you know, like aware of it, but you're not going to be listening to that sort of thing as much, is what I'm seeing. I'm sure actually if you've been going along this path, you may see that's already the case. Has it? Are you better or worse from it? Like really, are you better or worse? I can, through my experiences, better. Just personally. And yeah, I've had a lot of pain and suffering, make no mistake, but I don't let that control my life. Queen of Pentacles. King, Queen of Pentacles. But let's see here. All is not lost. It's what it's saying. It's basically putting that pentacle back up. It's like you haven't lost anything. That's the message I'm getting. I'm also getting it practicing gratitude as well. Like even for the bad experiences, be grateful for it. Thank you for the experience and learning and the growth I have, from this experience now. So thanks, I don't need that anymore. I've learned from that. Sorts. For some, you may be receiving communication too. There could be someone from the past here. I haven't got to that devil yet. I mean, it's quite simple. Hopes and fears. I actually am getting, for some of you, there may have been like addictions involved, like coping mechanisms or things that have helped you get through. I'm getting a fear it's like that you may be reliant or you may be dependent, on these things going forward. I think that's more of a fear than anything else. For others of you, it's just, you just don't want another toxic cycle. You don't want any more of this in your life. And you're just hoping you're going to be done with it. I mean, I don't sense any fear here. It's just, it's hoping that you're done with it. Also maybe dealing with Capricorn. I'm not sure if I actually mentioned that or not. I probably did. Alright, Ace of Wands. Did I cover the moon? I can't remember if actually talking about the moon card. I think I did. Memory sucks. It's only getting worse, but what do you do? Chariot, Ace of Wands. Yeah, it's going to take off quite quickly once it starts. I say, like I sense too. It's like, yeah. The return of this person, they're not going to be the same person that you remember. So whatever preconceived notions you may have them from the past, put those aside and basically observe and listen more before you react or draw opinions. Their energy has changed. Something is drawing them to you. You're possibly attracting this person now. You're more as you keep going. And really, it's only your, I believe I'm getting that, so it's only your own self-belief that's keeping the process from moving forward more quickly. It's just, because it's understandable, there's so much, it's been so much. So it's like, okay, well, if it takes a little longer, fine, but you'll be, at least it'll be at a time when you're ready and not when you're not, right? So that's good, right? Could be tomorrow, could be next year, could be next week. Depends. And it's like I'm getting to, it's like, yeah, well, I'm ready. It's like, 100%. Yeah, okay, maybe 90. Yeah, see? You allow that, no, I'm not completely ready. It puts you in a position where you will be. If you believe that you're already there and then that's it, there's nothing more, then that's that, and you'll basically stay where you are, and it's basically only Seven of Swords with that. It's just, it's self-defeat, self-deception. And you yourself know. It's like, you know what I mean. You know yourself, it's like, yeah, there's still a few things I need to do or work on, but I'm almost there. And it's like, that's kind of, I'm getting, so you get what I mean, but it's not easy to hear, and I get it. And I'm not the most gentle of readers. I don't try to be. What can we say about the devil here? I wasn't going to say it. I was getting it, and I'm getting it. Strong back card. It's time to move on. What do we say to the devil? Fuck off, devil! That's what we say to the devil. Not today. Not this fucking year. Already, well, you've had this year. You're not going into the next one. So don't take him with you into the next year, right? Leave it behind. Move forward. It's time for a new path. I'm getting this person. They're coming in. It's going to be when you're ready. Oh shit. When you're ready, it will come. So I was just saying. Star, 10 of Cups. Maybe Aquarius you might be dealing with too. This is the Wheel of Fortune. And this is, like I say, it's like with the start of the year, it's going to be, you're going to start feeling it, but it's not going to be a sense of like you'll know that you're ready. It's going to be more, it's like just a sense of peace and sort of like a bit of a breath. It's done. Kind of thing. I'm saying keep the faith. So and I'm getting this. You have no idea what's coming in for you. You have no idea the happiness it's close. Just keep the faith, keep going, keep whatever you're doing, keep doing it. You're on the right path. Move on from the negativity. The thoughts will be there. It's how you allow them to affect you. Oh, I thought it was about 10 minutes shorter than I actually am. Anyway. My readings tend to be a bit... I've always tried to make them short. It never really works out that way. And making them shorter, it's like... If you don't want to sit through the whole thing, that's not my problem. You're not going to get the most out of it. If it's helping and you're listening to the message, then the more that I can do will help bring more clarity to your situation. As far as I'm concerned, that's what my position is. So, King of Pentacles... Yeah, I did get that twice, being the challenge here. When you come to the realization that the challenge is not a challenge, it's an opportunity, it's when you really understand that ain't far away. I think, just think about that for a little while. If nothing else in this whole reading, think about that part. It's an important message. To see how he's looking. And that's what you need to be setting your sights on. That's your focus. That's your goals. If you don't have anything goals, you don't have anything you focus on what you're moving towards, that's obviously taking a lot longer too. You need to set goals. You need, if that's what you want, you don't need to keep someone in mind. It's like, even keep that in mind. It's like, that's what I want. That's what I want to focus on. That's what I'm giving my energy to. Right? There's no point me showing it this way. Even if it was full screen, you wouldn't be able to see it properly, clearly enough. The laptop here it's got to be like 12 years old. It still runs, but it's just processor's not powerful enough for me to up the resolution on that webcam any higher. Otherwise, it'll just dip. But it's fine. All right. Hangman. How am I not surprised I was going to see that card? I've got Temperance, Hermit. I might as well see the Hangman and go for the trifecta, right? By me, I mean us. Material harvest, it's coming. But you see how he's manifesting this harvest? Right? It's bringing my attention closer to that. It's his positive affirmations and thoughts, because he already believes he has it. He knows he has it. There is no other way. I'm actually, I've never really done affirmations, things like that. I'm having a small look at it myself. I do things a little differently. I just see it as that's what's going to happen. There is no other option. It's kind of worked for me just fine most of the time, but that's not to say that I can't improve more, right? So it's like, well, it works well for other people. It's like, who am I to say that it's not going to work for me, right? I don't try. But readings seem to be coming out a bit more clear. I have a bit more energy, even though I'm quite tired, so it's not doing bad. I seem to be swearing a lot more, but I'm getting a bit more. It's just the I'm not really censoring myself, so I'm a bit more open, I suppose. I don't do it like out of spite or anything. It's like, if that's the message and I'm emphasizing something, if I need to swear, I will. Because goddamn Cancer. Look at that. Moving on. What are you moving on to? Spiritual union. It's your Two of Cups. That's your Ten of Cups. It's there. It's coming. I'm getting, for some of you, it's this person has a lot to do with it. This person coming back, it might even be, who knows, someone that you meet through them. It could be multiple different things. For some of you, I'm getting this person has a lot to do. This past return has a lot to do with maybe you start hanging out together or something like that, and it could very well lead to more. But this is a very positive outcome, Cancer. It's like, I'm not going to try and make it sound worse than it is. And I get it a lot for you. It's the same thing. There's a lot of hardship. There's a lot of feeling. There's been a lot of suffering. But I keep saying, keep going, keep doing the work, keep faith. All good things will come. And I keep seeing that in readings. And it's something I keep emphasizing too, because it's like, Cancerians are a tricky bunch. It's like sometimes, that's why a lot of the times Cancerians are my longest reading. I don't think this time, because it's I think actually got one over 51 minutes or something, which was odd, but Cancer, you've got a lot of good things. So I'm going to do one more thing for you. Now, I don't know all the meanings of these cards yet, because I still haven't gone through like every meaning. But it's sort of a new Oracle deck I bought several, maybe a month ago now, can't remember. I just really haven't given it much time. I've sort of just been using it intuitively, so I'm just going to read at least one intuitive message. I like this deck, it's nice. The most recent one I have. How many do I have now? I don't use all of them for like general public, even private ones. Certain ones I just use for myself. 9. Yeah, 9 decks. Okay. Thought you might have 2, but I was kind of going for 1. The honoring path, discovery. I'm getting immediately from this is that you've been walking the honorable path. Oh, you're gonna get something good. You're gonna, when it comes, is this really for me? You're even not gonna believe it. That's how good it is. And when this does come in, remember this part. That's only the beginning of this wonderful, beautiful life. You think this person is great when you meet them. It's like you ain't seen nothing yet. Worth waiting for. Cards coming to mind, sticking out to me. They are worth waiting for. That is coming quite strong. You will be seen for who you really are and the work that you've been doing. It won't matter anyway. Once this happens, it doesn't matter. People see you or not, people recognize this, that, or anything else. It's like, and you're going to be focused on this. So much good will come from it. This is a life partner here. Soul union. Soulmates. For some, maybe even twin flame. I don't like talking about twin flames much. People have this thing, you really don't want to meet your twin flame. The last person I went on a date with was mine. There's a reason why it's a rare meeting between two souls like that. It may even be in this lifetime for you, Cancer, for some of you. But those can be the most difficult relationships as well, so just keep that in mind. People always go on about twin flames and this and that. It's like, oh. I found out about that stuff after I met them. I come across it is like, what's this? Is this what people sort of mean by this? I looked into it, it was like, what is it? Oh, there's a process. I can't remember, it was like 8 or 9 steps in this process. It's like, if you meet your twin flame, this will happen. I was on number 7. I was like, everything they said would happen did happen exactly in that order, exactly as they said it would. And I was like, oh my God. I was like, there will only be good things coming from meeting this person. Twin flame, soulmate, whatever. But this person is your person. All right? Plain and simple. You are seen for what you've been doing. If you think it's not noticed, I can tell you that it has been. Very much so. The star here is being pointed out. It's oh, I'm getting the feeling. It's been noticed, for all the right reasons. And there is someone of incredible value, priceless, coming in. Only when you're ready. So, take your time, don't rush, keep going. Make sure it's complete, 100%, before you feel to move on. It's going to happen, you just keep worrying about you, it'll happen in its own, it's like a divine timing. It's already set out. If you keep going along this path, for those I'm reading for, it's actually going to be... Sometimes I really wish it's like you could see what I see, you know. Anyway, Cancer, that's your reading for December, and I want to say that I do hope this reading helped bring clarity to your situation, and as always, take care. Thank you for watching.